How's it going, everyone? So hopefully you can hear me okay. So to get this running smoothly, I've had to do quite a bit. So I'm running the GO11 drivers, this Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the first Mass Effect. And I did upload about an hour and 7-minute video later on this week. And the reason why I was only an hour and 7 minutes is because the audio actually cuts out in the game every so often. So it's roughly about every hour that it cuts out. So what I did was I made a kick audio. I made a bat file. Basically, what it does is it resets the audio drivers every half an hour. So that way it will maintain the audio hook in the GL drivers. So yeah, so hopefully this fixed that problem. So I'm using NVIDIA Shadow Play right now. I've got the bitrate set extremely high. It's 312 megabytes per second, 120 FPS. And yeah, we're playing Mass Effect now. It looks really good. I went into the Geo drivers and made sure to put all the upscaling features and stuff, and yeah, the game looks great. I've got Afterburner running right now, MSI Afterburning. I've got my GPU is still overclocked. The core is 110 and the memory is 1450 with a power boost of plus 40. And man, I gotta tell you, the game looks fantastic. I tried to get the original Mass Effect to the one that came out in 2007 to run, and it will run using NVIDIA's 3D Vision. Unfortunately, in order to capture that game in side-by-side, you need to capture it from the frame buffer. And in order to do that, you need Fraps. And Fraps isn't really the best way to capture that game. You can get the GO11 drivers to run DX9 games, which is what the original 2007 game was. But it was a little tedious for me, and I thought, you know what? It was on sale right now for $7.99. I thought, I'm just going to buy the game. It's $7.99. The Legendary Edition is only $7.99. Why not just buy the new one? And I'll play the game. Right? I'll just go through the whole game. The separation is. The separation is really good. It's quite high. So the convergence is at the depth is at 80. Convergence is at 50. So we get really beautiful, nice vistas because the depth is so high. But you also get that tight convergence as well. I also like how with the Geo drivers, if I hit, is it F3? Yes, it's F3. You can adjust the depth of the HUD. Now I like it just sort of in between. I don't want it at screen depth and I don't want it too far in. So I kind of like it, just a little bit in the screen. So this is really just a test video, to be honest with you. I don't know if any of this is going to work. I doubt that I'm going to be able to get more than an hour. I hope that the audio kick file, the bat file, does work. But there's no way to tell because I have it set for every half an hour to do a rehook. But basically it just restarts the audio drivers. It basically simulates that we're plugging it back in. And so it makes the drivers sort of reset, and if there is like a memory issue, like a memory overflow issue, it'll purge that and it'll restart the audio drivers from brand new. Okay, do I go in here? Let's get out of here. Yeah, the game is running. Excellent. It looks fantastic. Yeah. I set the digital vibrance in the game to plus 10. Actually, sorry, no, it's higher than that. I think it's plus 16. And I turned up the gamma ever so slightly. That's why it's just a little bit brighter than you're probably used to seeing this game in. But it looks fantastic. And see how I like how the HUD is just, it's not like screen depth. I just find it kind of a little bit frustrating in the eyes. So I like it just a little bit on the inside and not too far in where it's actually going past our characters. So far so good. It's saying that the Shadow Play is capturing the game. I really wanted to get this game out there in 4K. Now there are a few videos out there that you can find that will on YouTube that show this game in 4K, and it looks really, really good. Unfortunately, there's not too many that are English, so I decided, you know, I'm just going to upload this version here. Okay, so we can't go this way. Let me just check my map really quickly. There's the refinery. So maybe I'm supposed to go around it. Yeah, it looks like there's a way to go around it here. So I'm going to put that marker there. Let's head over that way. Is that this way here? Yeah, let's get back in. The game looks fantastic. And I do apologize if my voice is either too loud or too low. Like I said, I didn't do any tests on this. I just wanted to get it going because I've got to actually be out of here in about an hour and a half. Actually, about an hour. No, longer than that. About an hour and 45 minutes. So, okay, so we're gonna go this way. It looks so good. Here. I really love playing games in 3D, guys. I really do. I mean, one of the other reasons why I'm doing this in side-by-side mode and capturing in 4K is because the Samsung Odyssey 3D is out, and apparently it does 4K side-by-side, and it's 165 hertz. So when I put this video on YouTube, I'm actually going to start putting some tags saying Samsung Odyssey 3D, and hopefully people who have the display will be able to find some of these videos and see what this looks like. I would love if there was, I would love input. If anyone does have that monitor, please, I would really love some feedback on that, because I'm extremely passionate about 3D gaming. I think that it's just, as much as I love VR, I think VR is really cool too. For me, honestly, it's playing on a 47-inch TV in 3D, because I've got the LG 47LM 6700, and I have not updated the firmware. So if you do have that TV, do not update the firmware because it messes up the 3D apparently. Let's get out of here and take a look what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like there's a place in here I can go to. So if anyone does happen to have that monitor, I would love some feedback on how these videos look, because I am uploading them specifically in side-by-side mode. There we go. Yeah, I am uploading them specifically in side-by-side mode in 4K, because I'm hoping that somebody who has that monitor will be able to watch these videos. And actually, I don't want to do that. I just want to take them and give some feedback on the quality of the videos. So I'm watching this on a 47-inch LG TV, and it looks, it looks absolutely incredible. It's highly detailed. The shadows are all done correctly. It's the depth of the HUD is pretty much perfect in my opinion. It's not too intrusive, and when you're in, when you're not in combat mode where it's over the shoulder with your gun, it's great depth. It's not quite as much pop out as I would like, but in order to maintain everything else, for everything else to look the way that it is, because if I start messing with the convergence and have Shepard here pop out of the screen a little bit too much, it actually affects everything else. So I'm quite happy with it. It's just, I can play this game from beginning to end, no problem like this. I really, really do hope that audio kick file works. So that means I could play the game for hours, and I'm not going to have to upload separate audio file or video files over and over again, like 1 hour video files. I can just do like a huge 5-6 hour run Yeah, really, I feel like this technology, you have to see it to believe it, right? You know, nobody can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it, type of deal, for yourself. Really, that's how it is with 3D gaming. That's why I'm so excited. I'm just going to turn down the audio here just a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my audio. Volume, music volume. Let's go down to 50%. Dialogue. Oh, keep the dialogue up. Music volume. Right about there. Okay. You know, that's why I'm so excited about the new Samsung 3D display, because you don't need glasses, and it's perfect if you want to display and show people what 3D can do. You really don't need to have a whole computer set up, and you don't have to, you know, have a giant monitor and 3D glasses and a high-end graphics card and all that kind of stuff. You know, if you have a few 3D videos on a USB drive, oh, I'm going to go right in there. You know, you could plug it into the monitor, and you could just play people. You just have just the monitor. Be like, hey guys, this is what World of Warcraft looks like in 3D. This is what, you know, if you get this monitor, this is what you can expect, right? If you want to play World of Warcraft or any other game that is fixed by the Geo drivers, which are friggin' awesome, by the way. They're absolutely incredible. That guy done? Man, this game. So I must be going in the right direction, because oh, I can repair my. Did I get that guy? Yeah, he's in. He's the big guy. Can I zoom in? Oh, he's down. Got one more here. Oh! Okay, let me get out. Okay, hold on. Man, it just looks so sharp too. So sharp and clean. Yeah. Okay, so I could have sworn I saw a repair there in the corner. I guess maybe while I'm under attack, it shows that. Yeah, let's go a little bit further in game. I really do hope the audio comes in okay. There's no way for me to tell right now. I should have done a small. Normally I do test videos, and I'll do like a small, 2-minute playthrough, testing my how the game sounds, how my voice sounds, if it's like overpowering, because this could be like completely overpowering, or you guys could barely hear me. I have no idea. So I really should have tested that before I do this. Do an 1.5-hour video. Man, God, it feels good to play games in 3D again. I wish there was a way to get that monitor, the Samsung Odyssey 3D, into the public's eye. If somebody could get that monitor, because actually back in the day I was so gung-ho about 3D gaming that I was at the point where I was like, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to go to a mall. I'm going to get a booth. A booth usually costs about $150 to $200 a day when you're selling merchandise. But sometimes if you're just doing if you're displaying technology, you're not really selling anything, you're not really taking too much space, you can get away with they'll do it for like $100 or something, right? I was really tempted to be like, I'm just going to go down to a local mall. I'm going to get a table set up, and I'm just going to bring down my whole bloody system and set it all up, and give everyone 3D glasses and be like, here, look at this. This is what you could be experiencing. This is how incredible it actually is. I know that there's a lot of, back in the day, 2013, 2012, all the way to 2018, there's a lot of 3D hate, like a lot of 3D hate. And I don't blame people, because honestly, when you're watching a movie versus playing a game, it is completely and utterly different. And there's just no way. There's no way to get people to understand that unless they're in front of the monitor. So I'm really hoping somebody out there just has the extra funds, the extra resources, get that monitor in front of people, get like a 2 terabyte external hard drive, get as many as many gameplay files as you possibly can. World of Warcraft, Mass Effect, Postal, did I say Postal? Portal. I don't know why I said Postal. That's a very old game. Postal came out a long time ago. It's highly controversial. Portal 2, Portal 1. These games look fantastic. Borderlands 2 plays really, really well. Mostly all the Arkham games, the Batman Arkham games look really, really good. I believe they all do look really well. There's just a lot of really cool games that you can showcase in 3D. And if you have like a couple hours of video of each game, I'm sure it would be enough. Like, you would just need a bloody chair, a chair, and throw the monitor on there and be like, here, plug in the portable, the USB, the 2.5 external hard drive, and just play those video files. And I'm sure people will just be like, whoa. And it's in 4K too. Okay, whoa, what'd I do? Oh, I think this is where we have to get out. Okay, so far, no crashes. Fingers are crossed. We'll see. I think maybe I made the game a little bit too... I turned the gamma up a little bit too high. Because I believe this area originally is supposed to look a little darker. We are on sort of like a barren planet here. It's mostly all rock and lava. So... how do we do this again? Yeah, let's get that. I even like how, if you look down the scope, you see how the center line, it kind of like, it almost looks like it swooshes up. Like, really, really cool looking. You can't see any of that stuff in 2D. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit laggy here. I did notice that when I'm in a firefight, the game does lag a little bit. That's because of my GPU. That's because of my system. My system is extremely old. Okay, this is a frigging dinosaur. It's got an i7 2600K that is better. It's a great, man, it's a legend of a CPU, okay? It is a legend of a CPU. It really is. Was it 4 cores, 8 threads or something like that? And I've got it overclocked right now, stable at 4.9. Which is pretty good. But still, like, I mean, you've got processors. Oh, the auto hook. Look, the auto hook. Is that the audio hook? Did it work? Oh, the audio hook is working. I believe it's working. Is it working? I think the game tried to crap out the audio, and the hook worked. Yeah. Oh, please, I hope so. Oh. Mass Effect. On a more personal note, Mass Effect is ahead of its time. Just the whole... If you step back and you look at Mass Effect as a whole, as a game, it's like a message. It's pretty incredible. Actually, in Mass Effect, they talk about the relay systems, and they talk about how you can use quantum entanglement to be able to send messages instantaneously from planet to planet. That the Reapers, I guess, at one point in time had this giant relay system up, and they were able to communicate instantaneously from planet to planet, which I thought was really, really neat. But probably not the easiest way to do it, to be honest with you. In my opinion, if you really wanted to send a message across space and time, you'd find a planet that it's operating a lot faster than the Earth's time frame. So what you would do is you would send a message. Actually, sorry, let me correct myself. You would find a planet where its 24-hour cycle, its time is much slower, right? So in Interstellar, they went to one planet, 1 hour was like 5 years or something like that, or 20 years. Well, you would find a planet something like that. And so what you would do is you'd get a message, send it out from that planet, and then send it out to Earth. And because it's operating much slower, you would actually be able to receive the message at Earth instantaneously, and you wouldn't have to do any quantum entanglement either. But the only thing is that nobody really knows if that message does actually leave that planet, right? as soon as it leaves the planet's orbit, right, or its gravitational pull, if whether or not it will realign to the current gravity and time frame of Earth. Right? Nobody really knows for sure. Ooh, got you, buddy. So one more here. So maybe the Reaper's got it right. Maybe quantum entanglement, particle entanglement is the way to send messages across the entire galaxy. From one planet to another. Like, but most people don't understand is space is huge. It is huge. So my voice cracked there. It is huge. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got her here. Boom, gotcha. Right? Like from the Earth to the moon, it's like if you were to travel in a spaceship, it would take you, what is it, 3 days or something like that? And from the Earth to Mars, it would be something like 6 years. And I think it's traveling at a really, really fast speeds too. Like they got to use some sort of an ion engine or whatever. I just think it's just kind of neat. The concept that they came up with in Mass Effect, a video game, which actually does have some sound principles in physics. You really could, if you could entangle particles, and you could have a relay at another planet. The second that you affect the particles on one position, it affects it in the opposite and adjacent position on the other particles, then you'd be able to translate that into binary, ones and zeros, and then that would be, you'd have your software that would turn it into a wave file, and then you'd be able to get an audio file of it, right? That kind of thing. Do I not have any more bullets here? Am I bulletless? I think I am. Okay, let's try this. Oh, you know what? I got one thing up my sleeve. Come on.
Now it's 5. Here it comes.
Will this work? Maybe that'll work. Hold on, let's see here. Oh yeah! Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Wow, I haven't played a game in like 3D besides Warcraft in a while, and unfortunately, for the Cataclysm expansion, the Geo 11 drivers actually worked really good for Cataclysm. Actually worked really good from vanilla all the way up to Cataclysm. What I found is, and I probably should have reported this on their actual website, at the very bottom of the graphical settings in World of Warcraft, you have those 4 check boxes there. Actually, you just checkbox 2 of them off, and then the shadows fix instantly. But unfortunately, with the Mists of Pandaria, that doesn't seem to work. That's why if you go and you watch my Warcraft videos in 3D in top and bottom mode, you'll see that it actually looks, the shadows are correct, and that's because I did those settings, and I used the regen shadows as well, which also fixed it also. But unfortunately right now I have to play Mists of Pandaria with the shadows on low, which is, it's not the end of the world. I played it for a good 6-7 months without proper shadows, and to be honest with you, my GPU is so bloody old. It's only got 6 gigabytes of VRAM, and in order to play the game with shadows on good in 3D, you run out of VRAM really, really quickly when playing in 3D. With that particular graphics card, you start to get artifacting once you're in high settings. Is there not a way to change the, how like your over the shoulder is like, he's looking over the right side and then looking over the left side? Is there not a way to change that? Okay, I really hope this doesn't screw things up. Please don't screw things up. Crouch, a quick, journal codex, quick, combat, shoot, change zoom level, melee, use first aid, previous, next weapon, tactical, what is that, left shift, order, rally, order, switch to pistol, okay, quick slot, toggle, quick, vehicle. Oh, I don't think, yeah, this game came out a while ago. This is 2007, so games didn't really, I believe they started to implement that, where you can switch over from your left shoulder, right shoulder. I know like in, what do you call it, Uncharted, they had that. I am thinking this game doesn't. Fire, is that it? Booster, jump, I don't see it here. Toggle, quick shot, switch sniper, order. Order, attack, tactical, hold, left shift. I don't see it here. Shoot, aim. Oh, what about maybe in gameplay? Let's go in gameplay here. Combat, difficulty, normal, auto level up, squad, and player. Yeah, I just want to... level scaling, legendary. What does that mean? Level scaling. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Oh, okay. Okay, so squad usage, defensive, subtitles, enabled tutorials, blah, blah, blah. Autosave is on. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Okay, we're just going to get back into the game. Oh, look at that. Is that not cool? Man, like, this is what I love about this game. Like, that is just beautiful. Look at that, eh? Is that not, you know, and I wish there was a way I could reach out, excuse me, sorry about that, to Samsung. Just be like, hey, I got a bunch of audio files. I don't want the monitor, just send it to me for a week. I'm just gonna walk to the mall somewhere, bring a chair, and or a table, and just set up booth, and like have the monitor there, and just have it playing these files. You know, something like that. Maybe there's a way I can sneak it in there. I don't know. Whoa! You just pop out of nowhere.
Remember to stay hydrated.
That's actually a good idea. Look at that. What do they call that? Lens flare? Who was it that used a lot of lens flare? Was it J.J. Abrams in all the Star Trek movies? There's like a lot of lens flare. Yeah, it's 3:46 p.m. right now. So I've got to get out of here in about an hour. About an hour and 10 minutes. So I think the audio hook worked because it's been longer than half an hour, and it's set, the batch file is set to rehook and reset the auto drivers every half an hour, so it's definitely already done that. Another thing I also really like about the Geo drivers is that when it's not in all scenes, when you have really up close cutscenes, cinematic scenes, and oh, okay, hold on, let me just kill these guys right now, real quickly. Oh no 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 no! Is this guy right above me? Yo, you guys kill that dude! Oh, they did. He just dropped.
Lost shields.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh! Oh. Okay, hold on. I need, how do I give... Okay, hold on. How do I switch characters? Block him. How do I give him... See, I don't remember this. It's been such a long time since I played this game. We're gonna get smoked here. Man, see how laggy it is? This little guy here is annoying. Did I get him? Got him. Okay. Come on, there's gotta be a way to be able to heal him, right? Blocked? What about her?
Patching you up.
Patching you up. Tab? Oh. Okay, I know I suck, guys. Alright. Okay. Just be patient. It's been a long time since I played this game. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go on over here. Yeah. Can I throw that thing? No, I can't. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get my... What is this? Shepard shield boost? Overkill? Let's do that.
Charging out.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Apologies. This guy scared the crap out of me. Yeah, that's not the right gun for that. Let's use this. There we go. We got him. Man, this guy... This big guy is a pain in the butt. Is there any more? Oh, there's these little guys here. Oh no, she did. Okay, I think at this point I really just have to use the sniper. Like, there's just... Can't really do anything. Is that even, like, hurting him? I don't even know if it's hurting this guy. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. He's right there, he's right there. Oh, crap. He does something to my player where it, like, causes my sniper rifle to reset or something. I get you, I get you. I just want to kill this thing. Yeah, the FPS is really janky right now. Right here, come on, come on. Ah! Oh, I did. It did show that I did get him. Got him. Okay, okay. So there's one more guy. I just saw him. He's in the bunker right here. Got him. Okay, so now it's just us and the big guy. Okay, one more time. I don't know if am I hurting this guy at all? Is that his life bar? My life bar, right? Okay, I don't think we can kill him like this. I think we have to go, like, maybe get another weapon or something. I don't think we can kill him like this. That guy? I think I did. Okay. I'm wondering if whether or not the enemies are just they're just gonna keep respawning until I do something. I gotta be able to revive this dude. Hey buddy, can you get up? Can I revive you or something? Okay, let's see. Block. Oh, I just healed myself. Okay, let's get going over there. Okay, I'm gonna move up slowly. Maybe there's... Oh, it is. It is actually... like very, very little. maybe I'll switch to, what is this? Adrenaline burst, shield boost, and we'll go here. Well, it's definitely bringing the shield down, that's for sure. Oop. Okay, shield's just about busted. There we go, there we go. Switch up to here, here.
Miniature deployed.
Come on, come on, come on. Did I get him? Oh, I think he's down. Yeah, he's down. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more guy here? Or was that you? Let's go revive this guy. Can I revive him? Or is he dead? Hold on, let me just take a look. Okay, key bindings. Forward. Squad. Okay. So, you. Okay. Okay, let's go to this guy, right? Health is 0. Ah, crap.
Regroup.
Control? Try Alt? Okay, well, I can't. Seem to. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. It's been like a long time since I played this game, okay? Be nice. So it's not. Is it possible that he's not. Like, he's not alive because
Now is not the time.
there's, like, we're still in combat? Because I have a feeling it's, I can't revive him because I'm still in combat, because she's still kind of like taking cover. So there might be one more person here. Yeah, let me just, I'm gonna, yeah, I think there's another person here still. Because I did see fire before, and I thought, oh, maybe it was from her. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Okay. My bad, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go see if... Oof, that FPS. Is she still... Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now can I heal him? I think I have to be, because I'm the soldier. If I was the medic, I'd be able to do it, but I don't. I think it's because
My
I'm
people have searched many generations
a soldier.
for a
Oh, I gotta go
world to
down
call
there.
home. If we landed here,
Yeah, I apologize if this is
Just
frustrating to
keep
watch. You guys have played this game a billion times and you know exactly what to do. It's been a long time since I've played this game. In fact, I don't know if I played this on PC or if it was on the Xbox 360. I think it was the Xbox 360, so like a while ago. So far, so good. Audio is still running. I can still hear everything, which is good. Oh, that looks cool. That's kind of neat. Going down the pipe. See all the way down at the end. See, it's stuff like this that 3D really kind of shines because normally you wouldn't get a sense of this at all. Like there'd be no sense of like how far down you're walking and like the distance. There's I have a video that I'm going to upload. It's a Mass Effect 3 video, and it's with Shepard. It's the female Shepard, and she's walking through a derelict ship, and it's through the gravity drive section, I believe. It's all kind of like torn apart. It's like outside in space, but somehow it's like inside as well. And it's turning around, and you walk through it, and you kind of like as you're walking through it, it's turning. It has this really cool looking effect. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that video, because it really does showcase how cool 3D looks like in certain games. Okay. Does my guy just... Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot that. You know, I was thinking the reason why the audio may have kicked out. Actually, I just heard the kick audio batch file just bat file just run. You guys can't hear. It's really, really, really quiet. It just crackles for about 5 seconds, and then it goes away. But I'm wondering if whether or not the reason why the audio would kick out is more to do with the drivers. So I re-downloaded NVIDIA's drivers for the GTX 1660, and did a clean install. Maybe that could have played a part in it, because so far it seems to be okay. I keep saying that, but I'm hoping my luck doesn't run out on this. That looks neat, eh? Yeah, if you want to play the game with upscaling on, like, I highly recommend it. To be honest with you, I don't really notice too much an FPS dip. Just my card in general is old, right? And so it's not going to run as smoothly as modern GPUs would, like, the AMD or the RTXs. Personally, I think a 5060 would be probably perfect for 3D in 4K with any game that's DX9 around the 2012 to 2016 era, because you're going to be able to play everything in 4K. Or even the 9060. I think maybe the 9060 would actually be a better bang for your buck, to be honest with you, because I think it's a little bit cheaper too. Wow, my gun, it just doesn't... Maybe I need to upgrade it?
I wonder what they are looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Yeah, most likely a 9060 would be perfect for this. I think it's on par with the 3080, the RTX 3080, or around there, give or take. It performs really well. It's like incredibly well priced as well. It's a good value for that GPU. I mean, realistically, honestly, if you were going to get the 9060, you're probably better off getting the RX 9070 XT. 16 gigs of RAM. Actually, the 9060 I believe has 16 gigs of RAM too. But you just have so much more horsepower, and for like $130. Oh, look who it is. So yeah, what I was trying to explain before was, and I got sidetracked.
Can you hear me out
Oftentimes
there?
I do.
I'm trapped. I need help.
The cinematics here. So originally, when you would play the game into the 2007 version and using 3D Vision, I believe there was some sort of auto convergence that was taking place, but it didn't work all the time. The Geo 11 drivers for this game are fantastic. So like the depth and the convergence is set up like just perfect. It's not in every single case. Like sometimes just the character, like when Seraph at the very beginning, when what's the other guy he kills, when his face goes right into the screen, like it's just like it's really, it pops out quite a bit. So there are some instances where it's unavoidable, where you're going to get extreme pop out, and it's going to be, taxing on your eyes. It's going to hurt your eyes a little bit. But for the Geo11 drivers, they seem to have this auto convergence set up really well, right? And so,
are you okay? What happened to you?
These cinematics look fantastic. You could, if you wanted to
get me out of it, all right?
You could do a Mass Effect 3D movie, if you wanted to, from Mass Effect 1 all the way up to Mass Effect 3, and it would look pretty fantastic. There'd be maybe a couple times where the pop out, the convergence, the auto convergence isn't hooking that well in certain scenes, but that's because it's the character is at screen level, at screen depth, and there's just no way you can avoid that. So you get that 3D at that screen level, and because it's all the way pushed out to the front, plus you have the 3D effect as well, it's like it really does protrude through the screen. It's really taxing on the eyes.
We just need to figure some way
overall,
past this energy field.
Overall, it's almost a flawless experience.
Keep me safe from the geth. When I turned
so far, I haven't seen any other scenes except that scene where the pop-out was really severe, where the auto-convergence didn't take effect, and it was sort of overbearing. Most of it is like this. It's perfect.
The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here.
What I'm waiting for,
be careful.
Maybe it's a little bit of a pipe dream, but if there was ever Geo 12 drivers, DX12, because the Geo drivers perform, and it's not to knock in 3D vision at all, guys. I love 3D vision. I have another separate operating system on my computer right now dedicated just for 3D vision games, because I love 3D vision as well. But unfortunately, it's extremely taxing on your GPU. The Geo drivers are excellent because they perform really well. Okay, so I don't know if it's because they're optimized, if there's a certain way that they're rendering where it's not fully rendering the image in, twice, or I don't know what they're doing, but it's like you can run games like when I run Mass Effect, like the 2007 Mass Effect, using 3D vision, and I'm running fraps, I can get 60 to 75 FPS out of the game, but as soon as I run fraps, ooh, it takes a dip. With this, I can run fraps and it's fine. I can get 60 FPS, but I do prefer NVIDIA's shadow play, because I do like how you're utilizing the cores, the what do they call it, the NVCH cores, the H264s, instead of using your CPU. And yes, you can use OBS, but I cranked up the bitrate to 160,000, and it's still, the quality wasn't as good as how NVIDIA's Shadow Play is. So you get to use you get to use the latest drivers, and you can use Shadow Play, and you can max it. I've got it's maxed right now, so I've got it set to in-game 120 frames, 312 megabytes per second. So this is filling up my SSD very, very quickly. When I upload this video, it's probably going to be close to about 260 gigs, maybe 270 gigs, give or take. And it's going to take probably 4 or 5 hours to upload the video. You know, I better change my... Actually, you want to know what I want to do? Let's actually change my equipment. Okay, what do we got here? So for the rifles, I've got... That's the same. These are all the same. What about here? 147. I think this is better. The pistol, 120. That seems better too. I think this one. What's this? Sniper. Oh, this is a mod for the sniper. Yeah, that's. And let's go to. What's his name again? Garras. 150. Yeah, that seems better. Shotgun. That's the same. Pistol. That one. And I guess Tally, she gets, unfortunately, because she gets what's left over. Yeah. One, no, I'm gonna keep that, actually. Well, what about Shepard? What does he have for his? Okay, well, let's just... Okay. Whoa. Like an auto sniper. Oh, this thing is wicked. Look at this. Got him. Yeah, we're cutting past the hour mark right now, so I'll know in about 5 minutes, give or take, if whether or not that file actually worked. Which I believe it did, because I think I started this around 3 o'clock, so it's coming up to it. So every half an hour it'll play. It's very quiet. You're not going to be able to hear it. I mean, it actually comes in sounding like a little bit of crackles. Sounds like a crackle. Oh, did I get something good? No equipment. Pistol. What about her? Oh, maybe she can't. Oh, yeah, okay. Take that one. Okay. Anything else here? Oh yeah, just so you can see, I think I've already showed this before, but here are the settings. So I did use the EDID override. I used the Acer HR274H as opposed to the Asus one, which is really popular, a lot of people use. I prefer this one. I find the colors are a little bit different, a little bit more vibrant, and I also find there seems to be less crosstalk as well. So it's in full screen mode, video sync on, anti-aliasing off, ambient occlusion off. I probably could turn these on though. And I don't think it's going to really cost me too much. It doesn't seem like it is. But I just don't see, like I'm playing in 4K. Yeah, actually it is just a little bit. I can tell from my end. So I'm actually going to shut that off. I don't really need anti-aliasing, that's for sure. I'm playing in 4K. Ambient occlusion, I don't think it's really worth it. And I'll leave the film grain on because I kind of like the effect. Okay, so got that. Now where are we supposed to go? Over here? Check my map. There is another one. There's another EDID override profile out there, driver profile out there. I can't remember what it is. It was a BenQ. I don't know if I can't remember if it's the BenQ or maybe it was the Panasonic. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but it also is really good too. Oh. What? How do I do this? Enter override sequence. So down, Oh, I did up again. Stupid. Oh. There we are. Ooh, that was unexpected. Look how cool that looks. Holy jeez. That's awesome. He's blasted this thing. That's awesome. I think in the whole series, they were saying that the legendary edition of the game is worth getting just for Mass Effect 1 because it's the most notable changes. Because when the game first came out, I mean, they were working on it all the way in 2004, I think, or even before that, maybe in 2003. It's like 3-4 years they were working on this game. So technology back then really isn't quite what it is now. So the biggest changes you'll notice are from Mass Effect 1. Okay, so here we are here.
You lead, I'll follow.
So what do we do? Oh, it's here. Okay.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It was easy. Superior firepower.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Wait, Commander. Can we trust her? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Good point.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Who's that? Is that Rex? No, it's not Rex, obviously.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.